Welcome to the Thunder postgame show. John Rohde along with dapper Thunder beat writer Darnell Mayberry. Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Thunder wins it 105-94, outscores Miami Heat 58-40 in the second half. Another second half eruption. We saw this before, Darnell. Game 6 to clinch the West and get this far against the Spurs.
This Thunder team, when they turn it on, they're hard to guard. And you saw in the second half, immediately in those first 2 minutes of the third quarter, they played with much better energy coming out of the half. And if they did that from start to finish, this thing could have gotten really ugly. But you have to give them credit. They made the adjustment, and they really just started to play better in the second half.
Kevin Durant finishes with 36, Russell Westbrook 27. In fact, they outscored the Heat by themselves in the second half, 41-40. But Darnell, it was key role players like Thabo Sefolosha, Derek Fisher, Nick Collison, who might have been the difference tonight.
Yeah, Thabo Sefolosha, I think he really led the charge there in the third quarter with his defensive intensity. He started playing the passing lanes, getting some steals, and getting out the other way in some transition, getting some transition opportunities. So Derek Fisher, he had some big shots when the Thunder was sort of in a rut early. Driving, layup, and a fast break, had a transition pull-up jumper. And it's like nobody else really came to play except for Kevin Durant. And then Derek Fisher came and really just provided some nice offensive spark for this team. And then Nick Collison, what more can you say about him? 5 offensive rebounds, a team-high 10 on the night. And he really just kept plays alive. He set great bone-crushing screens to free up Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, and those guys. And he had some nice offensive contributions as well with 8 points. So I think you got to really, if you had a game ball, you have to give it to Kevin Durant. But Nick Collison would get a piece of it too.
All right, LeBron James led the Heat with 30 points, 7 in the fourth quarter, with Thabo shutting them down. Darnell, they basically played 6 players. Mike Miller had 10 minutes, but they went 6 players. The Thunder went 8 players. That'll add up against the Heat quickly, won't it?
I don't think the Heat can do that. I'm not sure what Eric Spoelstra's thinking going with so few guys in that lineup, because this Thunder team is too deep, they're too talented, and they're too young. They're going to be able to run this team out of the gym, and I don't think LeBron James and Dwayne Wade, for how great they are, they're not going to be able to keep up, especially with Wade on Russell Westbrook throughout the majority of the game. So I think Eric Spoelstra is going to have to make an adjustment there.
All right, that's it for Game 1. Game 2 is Thursday night at 8 o'clock here at the Peak. We'll talk to you then for the best Thunder coverage anywhere. Keep it right here on newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.